very good morning to Encik Fasli's teachers and students. Today, I give Jason from Senior 5 Aspires will lead the assemblies for this week. We'll begin the assemblies by singing the Negaraku, Selangor State Anthems, and the school songs. Students are advised to sing proudly, loudly, and clearly with the full school spirit. Please rise the songs. Thank you, students. Please raise your right hands and clearly to say the pledge. Maka kami, rakyat Malaysia, berikrar akan menumpukan seluruh tenaga dan usaha kami untuk mencapai cita-cita rukun negara. Berdasarkan atas prinsip-prinsip yang berikut: kepercayaan kepada Tuhan, kesetiaan kepada raja dan negara, keluhuran perlembagaan, kedaulatan undang-undang, kesopanan dan kesusilaan. Dear students, please be seated. Now I would like to call upon Encik Fazli to deliver his speech.
Thank you, Jason, for the MC today. And good morning to all our students, teachers, and parents. Okay, I have a few things that I need to share with all of you today. Okay, number one is about the transition period. So I'm so glad because we can see that a lot of students turn up physically or even in the hybrid learning. So this is a good sign of our students that they want to learn, they want to gain something, and definitely the teachers, we are going to start at the 2022 syllabus, right? So please take this opportunity and continue to have a good attendance, right? Because like I say that definitely the student will gain something from the school, especially for the academic and also the CCA and performing arts. Okay, so we continue all the program and we can see that a good plan that have been delivered by our teachers for all our students, right? So this is number one about the transition period. And then I would like to welcome all the junior 6 students to our school. Right, so we have about 2 classes. Yesterday they joined and they gained some information about our school. So I would like to welcome all the junior 6 students to our school. And now they are in Form 1 or Senior 1, right? And not to forget the new students, okay, who joined our school during this SEM 3. So welcome to our school, right? And then number 3 is about the school program. So I would like to share some of the interesting programs that are going to be organized by the school. Okay, number 1 is about the mini program. Okay, we call it the mini internet entrepreneurship carnival. Okay, that is going to be held on the 25th of 24th of February. Okay, during the last week. And so I can see that a lot of students wanted to participate in this program. So please support and come to school. And this is good for our students because they can learn something. They can learn about the entrepreneurship skills, right? And also we're gonna have the showcase performing arts on the 25th of February, the last day, Friday. Okay. So again, okay, I hope that everyone can support our friends and get involved in the program, right? And the next point is about the COVID-19 safety protocol. So please bear in your mind that the COVID-19 cases, you can see that every day is increasing. So we need to have extra precaution, and we need to ensure that everyone is safe, right, in school, or even after school. You need to make sure that you are safe as well, right? So do not just simply go out without SOP. Okay, make sure that you are following the SOP accordingly, right? And I would like to advise the student to always check and go through or undergo the RTK antigen test, right? So at least you can do once a week, so we can check whether we are okay or not. So it's very important to ensure that we are safe, right? So you can advise, and I mean together with your parents, you can go through the RTK antigen test, right? And if you face some difficulties, or even I can say that if you fall sick, you need to inform the school. Please email the campus principal, Dr. Jeffrey, and CC to me, and please inform your condition. Okay, and definitely, I mean, the student need to go through. If you are positive or you have close contact, you need to go through the quarantine, and please inform the school. This is the most important, because we want to know your condition, right? And the last point is about the SPM speaking exam. So we wish all the best to our SPM candidate 2021, because they are going to have the speaking exam Malay, Bahasa Melayu, from 8 to 10 February. So I would like to advise all students, please respect your friends, because now they are in level 2. They are having the exam now. So please do not mingle around and make noise, right? So please observe your behavior, and wish them the best lah, for the speaking exam, right? So again, about the SPM, our student also going to have this Amali Science on the 15th February. Okay, again. So I hope that everyone can observe during this, exam and duration period. And they're gonna sit for the SPM on the 2nd of March, until 29th of March. All right. So I think that's all from me. Okay, if you have anything that you want to discuss with the school, then my door is always open, and I welcome everyone to discuss or to have some ideas in order to improve the school. All right. Okay, thank you so much, and have a nice day. Okay, Jason.
Moving, moving on, let's watch a bridging program January 2022.
等啊，它的都城啊，都城啊，这个什么京师或西京长安，对，618的690，然后700的904。OK， 好再听，成都或东都洛阳684到705，904到907啊，主要城市成都。扬州、开封、维扬 ，OK， 文字，然后徽州等啊， OK， 官方语言雅言，货币开源同保，人口数量8050万 ，OK， 主要民族汉族，政治制度三省6部制啊，选官制度、科举制、政治体制、君主制啊，科技成就、雕版、印刷术、国药、曲、言礼等啊。没有啦。啊，这个 OK 啊，汉朝的国号，唐朝。
亲爱的，你说我们的 iPad 这个 system 很有问题，对吧？其实并没有。你认为他们用 iPad 没有在读书，反而在玩游戏？其实并不是。我们的 iPad 呢，有把 Google 的那些不需要的东西都 restrict 掉了，不能用了。所以呢，现在上课你可以用这一个来做题目那些，比如说这题，我们学的是 factorize， 也叫因式分解。这里有一个解题，有一个题 example， 来给我们看如何做先。接下来我们会让我们的孩子，自己先做，自己做了过后，老师就会来看他们做了什么，然后再指导他们做错了什么，要如何改进。
就是用 iPad 我们就是可以更有兴趣的学这些数学呀，还是那些就是其他的科目，就是我们很多科目都会用到 iPad， 因为反正我们在家里都会比较常拿着我们的手机来玩就可能会拿来做一些功课或者是什么咯，那这样会更加有兴趣的学，而且我们也可以在那种 Google 或者找到那些更多的知识
R.E.A.L. Right now we're in English and my teacher is Mr. Pang. Right now everyone is working on a documentary, so it gives everyone a chance to be creative but also indirectly learn English. And I feel like this will help with my writing because we're also working in a group, so it allows us to learn from each other, and also obviously discussions will help us in our SPM English speaking exam. So yeah, that is all.
Hello everyone, I'm Putri Marisa Damia from 4 Aspire, and I'll be sharing my experiences in the SEM 3 Bridging Program. Okay, so in this video I'll be sharing about 3 things, which is academics, non-academics, and the importance of this program for students. Okay, so first and foremost, academics, the compulsory subjects, which consists of PM, English, Math, Science, Agama, and Sejarah, and also BE. Okay, so for example, BM, we are currently doing peribahasa, where we have to find the maksud of the peribahasa that was given by the teacher, and we have to bina ayat selepas mencari maksud peribahasa yang telah diberikan oleh guru. Selain itu, kita juga ada buat penyuntingan di mana kita kena cari kesalahan bahasa, iaitu kesalahan ejaan atau kesalahan tanda baca. Kita juga ada buat soalan pemahaman di mana kita kena jawab soalan tersebut berdasarkan teks petikan yang telah diberikan dalam Google Classroom oleh guru. Okay, so itu sahaja untuk BM. Meanwhile, for English, we are currently doing an online magazine where we have to use various apps on the iPad, such as Canva, Microsoft Teams, Keynote, and Google Slides to do our online magazine. So we can actually design it our own and create our own online magazine based on our own creativity. So, okay, so that's it for English. For Sejarah, we are currently doing revision topics, Form 4 revision topics, and we are currently doing Bab 2, which is Kebangkitan Nasionalisme, and we are also doing teknik menjawab soalan SPM Sejarah, which consists of essays like 4 marks, 6 marks, and 8 marks essays. So that's what we're learning right now in Sejarah class. Okay, so meanwhile for maths, we are currently revising back the chapters that we don't understand. For example, chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8, linear inequalities, network and graphic theory, algebra, and many more. So that's all for maths. And meanwhile for science, we are currently learning chapter 11, which is force and motion. We are learning linear motion and linear graphs, so 11.1 and 11.2. So in this topic, we are learning how to calculate speed, how to calculate velocity, and also calculate acceleration. So we actually did an experiment based on this, which is a ticker timer experiment where we can determine the velocity and acceleration of an object using a ticker timer. So that's all for the experiment, and we also learned how to draw a displacement time graph to show the displacement of an object changing with time. So that's all for science. We just did experiments and graphs. Okay, so for PE, we are currently doing sports such as dodgeball, basketball, netball, and many more. So that's all for compulsory subjects. Okay, so for the elective subjects that I took, which is art, economy, and perniagaan. For perniagaan, we are currently doing kertas kerja, and also we are learning how to menjawab, like we are learning the technique untuk menjawab soalan SPM perniagaan, which consists of kertas 1 and kertas 2. Kertas 1 is the objectives questions, and kertas 2 is like essays. Okay, so that's all for perniagaan. Meanwhile, for economy, we are learning, we are doing revision on the Form 4 topics, like for chapter 3 and chapter 4. So in general, we are just learning the revision Form 4 topics, as well as the bridging programs like projects, the PBDs that were given by the teachers. And for non-academics, we have performing arts, where we have to come up with our own performance such as singing, dancing, acting, playing an instrument, or just about anything else. We have to convey it in a video form, and we have to perform it live on the last week of this semester 3. Next, we have CCA. So for the past 2 weeks, we have to do a portrait of ourselves or our friends, and we have to send it to Google Classroom for the teachers to evaluate our drawings. So that's all for non-academics. So why is this program so important for students? As you all know that school is the basic foundation of knowledge being imparted to a student. So this semester 3 is actually a revision program that will help students consolidate and strengthen their academic skills in key subject areas. This course is also an enrichment course that will boost students' life skills such as study skills, writing, communication, leadership, performing arts, digital skills, and entrepreneurship. It is also an exposure to project-based learning concepts that are in line with the new PT3 and SPM, KSSM, PBS or PBD concepts for 2022 and onwards. And I personally think that this program is beneficial for me because it gets me prepared for my SPM next year, as it brushes my academics and also my life skills. Okay, so we would like to strongly encourage all students to rethink about this semester 3 academic session so that they can, fill their time with learning and beneficial programs organized by the school. And to my batchmates, I hope that you all can reconsider your judgments so that we could prepare for our SPM examination together and will strive for success as a batch. That's all from me. Stay safe and take care. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you, students, for your cooperation. Assembly is now dismissed.